the top 5 attractions in Epcot. A year ago, 8 months ago, sometime in the past, I've talked about the top attractions in the Magic Kingdom. So this week, I want to talk about the top attractions in Epcot. What are the things that I like to do in Epcot? The things I think that most people would think of as the top attractions in Epcot. Maybe not everybody. There's one of them that I leave out that I think probably most people would put on the list, but for me, no, it's not on my list. So my top 5 attractions in Epcot, starting... let's start with Soarin'. Soarin' over the world now, not over California anymore, but Soarin' over the world is a great attraction. I really like the new movie for the most part. One of the things that I didn't kind of like is the transitions between the scenes with the birds and the things that fly up, the big whale that flies up in your face that changes from scene to scene, and some of those were kind of forced and kind of unreal. But for the most part, Soarin's really cool. Flying over the Taj Mahal, flying just all over the world, the city of Paris, seeing all of that was beautiful. I enjoyed Soarin', and it's the first time I've been on Soarin', and I certainly couldn't do this on the Avatar ride. The first time I was able, with my motion sickness, which is pretty bad, I can't even ride a carousel. Carousel of Progress, yes, but not the carousel with the horses. This is the first time I was able to watch the whole movie and not have to close my eyes because I was dizzy. But Soarin' is pretty cool. All right, second of my 5 favorite attractions at at Epcot is the Jungle Cruise. Living with the Land. Living with the Land. I love going through that ride. I love how you go and you learn and you enjoy. It's kind of the very essence of what Epcot was meant to be. Entertainment and education at the same time. Love going through and watching how they grow the plants. We did the backstage tour back in 2016. Really was very interesting. That's just something that we've always loved to do. It's one of the things we have to do. One of our first must-do things as we plan our trip is to go to Living with the Land. All right, so the next one on my 5 favorite things in Epcot is Turtle Talk Crush. Dude, it's so cool. I just love going to Turtle Talk with Crush, and I love how the kid, even though I'm an adult, here I am, I'm 50-something, 8 years old. I still enjoy going to Turtle Talk and watching the kids interact with Crush. I love that technology where, it sounds just like Crush, but it's the kids are interacting with him directly. Just one of the best things. I love the jokes. I love the humor. I love seeing all the little things that happen in the background. It's just a lot of fun. It's just a lot of fun. All right, number 4 on my list of my 5 favorite attractions at Epcot is the American Adventure. Now, having the Voices of Liberty at the American Adventure really bumps it up, really puts it on the list because I love the singing, love the Voices of Liberty, but I just love the show, the whole background of America, the song, America, spread your golden wings. Oh, I just, the whole show, it just really does touch me. It's one of the few dark shows that I haven't taken a nap in, but I'm kind of bad about that. I've even slept through Carousel of Progress, but when I need a nap, I like to go in the dark shows and take a nap. So in Epcot, I go over to France, but not to the American Adventure because that's where I watch the show, the American Adventure. So I really enjoy the American Adventure. And my 5th, probably my number 1, this is probably backwards in order. My favorite ride at Epcot is Test Track. The new Test Track, I was really skeptical about the new Test Track, but I have, from the first time we rode it with the new design, with the building the car, I've enjoyed that whole experience even better than the old Test Track. I really like the idea of you build a car and you see how it performs. We had some kids with us on our last trip just a couple weeks ago. We had a family, grandma and 2 boys. They were 10 and 8, 10 and 6, 9 and 6, somewhere around in there. And we come up where you put your magic band up and it loads your car, and he put his magic band up and says, "I'm going to beat you. I'm going to be faster than you. I got 86 on speed on mine. What did you get?" And it was just went like that the whole time. It was just so much fun. And when we beat him in the first second, "Oh no, you beat me! Oh no!" But it was just so much fun to go through that with someone 10 years old that was so excited about Test Track. You didn't get that as much on the old version of Test Track. So I'm really a big fan of Test Track. I love it when you come out into 62, 63, 64 miles an hour, 64.9 miles an hour. You're almost always 64.9 miles an hour. But that's just really cool. Test Track is my favorite attraction at Walt Disney World. Now, that's 5, right? And so everybody might be saying, well, what about Frozen Ever After, Dad? What about Frozen Ever After? I've ridden Frozen Ever After once. I've got to say I loved the setup of the boats. The boats were the most comfortable boat ride in Walt Disney World. But I just not... Number one, I'm not a big fan of the movie. I got to tell you, it's just me. Not everybody's like that. Okay, I get it. I'm weird. But Frozen Ever After, one of the things is I don't get the story of Frozen Ever After out of the ride. And I think that might make it a little better if the ride told the story and you could see the love story that develops in Frozen from the movie. But you don't really get that out of the ride. And so I think it could have been a little better. Yes, the scenes are beautiful. Yes, the audio animatronics are incredible. But while I think it's a fun ride, it's a good ride, it just doesn't make my top 5. Just be honest, doesn't make my top 5. That could change, but right now, it's not there. All right, so those are my top 5 favorite attractions at Epcot. Thanks so much for watching Dad's video. For more simple, fun, magic Walt Disney World information, go to Dad's Guide to WDW.com. You can do that by clicking the I button that's popping up on the screen right now. If you like this video, go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel and get more Dad's YouTube videos with Daditude.